Hello, everyone. It's Miss Josie, and this is another spoken English lecture. This lecture is called Responding to Greetings. So, if someone asks you something when they are greeting you, how will you respond? In the last lecture, we learned how to say hello and goodbye in different situations. These are some of the phrases that we saw. On the left side, we see what's up, what's going on, what's new, how are things, how are you, how are you doing, how is life, and how was your day. Then there are some different ways that you can ask about someone's name, country, hometown, school, and workplace. So if you have a conversation and you are talking about these things, how will you respond? How will you answer that person? That is what we are talking about today. Responding to greetings, answering questions. So, if someone is asking about your name, they will probably tell their name, but how will you respond? For example, if I say, I'm Miss Josie, what is your name? You should respond, my name is, and then your name. My name is Susan. My name is Tom. Something like that. What about the country? If they ask about your country, they may say, I'm from the United States. Where are you from? Or they might say, what country are you from? You should say, I'm from Sri Lanka. Or I'm from India. Or I'm from Australia. What about the hometown? Someone can ask you about your hometown. They can say, I'm from Springfield. What is your hometown? Or they can say, where were you born? Or they can say, where did you grow up? All of these questions have the same meaning. These questions have the same meaning, and you can give some different answers. They have the same meaning too. You can say, I'm from Maharagama. Or you can say, I was born in Maharagama. Or you can say, I grew up in Maharagama. Sorry, there's some wind happening. I hope it's not too much. Okay, I want to go back. Again, the last sentence, grow up, grew up. This is something that you may not use in Sri Lanka. Sometimes maybe you will not use it, but we use it in the United States. Where did you grow up? I grew up in Maharagama. Okay, the school. If someone asks you about your school, they might say, what is your school? Or where do you go to school? You can tell them, I go to, I don't know, St. Thomas's College. Or My school is St. Thomas's College. What about the workplace? A person may ask you, what do you do? If they ask you, what do you do? You should tell them the job. What job do you have? So you could say, I am a teacher, for example. That is the job title. Teacher, that's a job title. But you can say it another way. I teach English. This is the job as an action. You are showing the job as an action. So you can say, I am a teacher, or you can say, I teach English. Same thing if you are, for example, a software engineer. You can say, I am a software engineer. Or you can say, I develop software. Both are answering the same question. If the person asks you, where do you work? You should tell them a place. So you can say, I work for Mobitel. Or you could say, I work at the, I don't know, Kolopadia branch of Mobitel. For example, that's the first thing that I thought of. You probably noticed with these questions, we are beginning with the last part of the question. Let's look again. We'll go back to name. If someone asks you, what is your name? You begin, my name is Miss Josie. Here, country, where are you from? Or what country are you from? You begin with that from. I'm from Sri Lanka. You can see this pattern. Where were you born? I was born in, Maharagama. Where did you grow up? I grew up in Maharagama. So we are beginning with the last part of the question. That is the first part of our answer. Okay. Now, here are some typical answers for these questions. We have talked about these questions. What's up? What's going on? What's new? Here are the most common answers. If someone asks you, what's up? Most people will answer, not much or nothing much. So it sounds like this. What's up? Oh, nothing much. Then you continue talking. Or if someone asks you, what's going on? That means what's going on with your life. You can say, nothing special, and then continue the conversation. Again, if someone asks you, what's new? You may say, nothing much or not much. Now, sometimes you do have some news or something to say, but this is the most common answer for every day. If nothing is happening, People say, not much, nothing much. That is one kind of question. But if people are asking you how you feel, your answer will be a bit different because you want to use these adjectives, these words here. Now, I have these sentences and I underlined this last part. That shows that we begin with the end of the question in the first part of the question. For example, how are things? Things are, and then you choose awesome, great, good, bad, terrible. So awesome is best, terrible is worst, right? So how are things? Things are good. Or you can say, things are awesome. I hope things are awesome for you. This next question, how are you? Okay, this part, it's asking about you, right? Or yeah. Then when you speak, you have to say mama, right? So I am great. Next question, how are you doing? Oya becomes mama, you becomes I. So how are you doing? I am doing terrible. I'm not doing terrible. I'm doing awesome. How is life? Life is awesome. Life is great. Life is good. Life is bad. Life is terrible. Last question. How is your day? My day is, so oyage becomes mage, right? My day is awesome. Okay. That is the end of this spoken lecture. Come again next time. We'll continue the lessons. And I hope you have a great day. I hope your day is awesome. And I hope you learned something about how to respond to questions. Okay, I'm Miss Josie. Take care.